A woman returns to her roots more than 400 years after her ancestors, and alongside President Joe Biden at that.
Tonight we hear more about her role in this historic presidential delegation as the two honored the history of the first enslaved Africans brought to the U.S. at Fort Monroe. 10 of your side photojournalist Robert Rizzo has her message new at 5.
Back in December, President Joe Biden made history by becoming the first sitting president to visit the African country of Angola. His agenda included economic growth, humanitarian assistance, and addressing the ties the country has to slavery. With help from Congressman Scott, Dr. Wanda Tucker was part of that delegation.
The invitation was extended, and we're delighted that Wanda Tucker had and Vincent Tucker had the opportunity to tell the story.
The story the Tuckers have to tell is well over 400 years old. In 1619, her ancestors Anthony and Isabella were kidnapped in Angola and arrived here in Virginia at Point Comfort, which is now known as Fort Monroe.
They gave birth to the first black child, male child, born and baptized in the English colony because it's documented. It's not the only child, but the only documented.
Today at Fort Monroe, Dr. Wanda Tucker and her brother Vincent shared their experience of being part of the delegation headed by the president and what happened on the shores of Angola.
To stand there and talk about the atrocities of the slave trade, to acknowledge we share common people and a common history, and then to partner to move forward.
Tucker was happy that during Biden's historic trip, he acknowledged the past and is willing to invest in the future of Angola rather than staying in the past.
Take pride in your country of origin, and there's so much to be proud of. I know that there's such a dark history, but the fact that you're here means your ancestors survived, and they were contributors to the building of America.
And to learn more of the history of the Tucker family and how they wound up here at Point Comfort in Virginia, log on to wavy.com will provide you with a link to their family website as well as previous coverage. In Hampton, Robert Rizzo, 10 on your side.